So it's worth everyone getting a glass of water.
Yes.
We'll wait a second, and then we will. Yeah. Yeah.
Mm.
Do you want to introduce yourself, Scarlett? And then, yeah.
Yeah. My name is Scarlett. Can you hear me? Is it okay? The sound? Okay. And I live in Denmark, and I work here in Denmark with um, yeah, I have my own business in in therapy, yoga, and Kundalini body work and spinal energetics and stuff. So it's very energetic work that I do. And the psychotherapist education that I have is also with energetic healing techniques. So for me, energy in the body and around us is so important to work um, with all the things that we have: joy, pain, traumas, everything is energy for me. So yeah, and then I've been um, facilitating at some tantric festivals here in Denmark, and the Tribal Life Festival where I met Gully, and there I facilitate workshops with ecstatic dance. I also do a lot of ecstatic dances, with ecstatic dance, with breath work, and Kundalini activations. So
Yeah.
that's and I also do a lot of women work with circles, women. So that's me.
Yeah. And I'm Wave, and it's a real honor to be working with you, Scarlett. I have been training in tantric practices now for around 8 years, and I've also spent time learning shamanic practices, spending time in Peru, learning from a shaman, Shipibo shaman in Peru. I am really interested in creating spaces that are more accessible so that it's not just for the privileged through Tantra. And I have a vibration, I think, in my voice, and my practice generally is to try and step out and create containers where the meditations and the practices can very much do the healing in and of themselves. I'm interested in the framing of energetic orgasms as this really enables people to work towards something, towards the body returning to its natural state, which is pleasure. Um, Something that we find very hard in today's society. We go numb, and I'm facilitating the use of various techniques to release the blocks in the energetic and the physical body that prevent energy circulating, so that we can use our own energy to expand our consciousness, um, to really be able to listen, to connect. And that's a lot of the work that I do. And personally, for me, um, Tantra really helped me to heal very deep traumas and to access a wisdom that's far wiser than my small mind. And I'm very excited to be sharing some of these practices that have been so helpful for me with others. So I think that's yeah, what I will share about myself. Maybe, Scarlett, we can share a little bit about what we're going to be doing in the
Yeah.
retreat that's coming up. So yeah. The theme is energy play, which is really working with energy sensitivity and the Kundalini activation. And to do that, we need to release the blocks in the body that stop energy from circulating. And one of the reasons I'm very excited to work with you, Scarlett, and one of the reasons I'm very excited about this retreat is we're going to be working with I think, one of the most beautiful energies and most powerful energies, and that's the energy of forgiveness. When we are able to move to that frequency, to genuinely feel in our body that emotion of forgiveness, its ability to heal pain and trauma is extraordinary.
Yeah, it is.
Absolutely extraordinary.
Yeah, and when we work with that, and and when you say that, it's so powerful to really connect to that energy of forgiveness to heal the pain, because there in that moment the energy, the kundalini is just exploding and yeah, and rising up to the body. I had
Yeah.
that experience myself because I healed a very a childhood trauma who had with sexual abuse, and I had that story with me for a very 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 long time, and everything was closed. And then I I, I something triggered me into healing that trauma, and it took me a year, about a year, to really heal, and I'm still healing from it, but a year with really really profound deep therapeutic work. And when I healed that and I start to forgive the person who abused me and just sending him love, because for the soul he is, but not for the thing he did, but for the soul. And I started this forgiving process. And then my Kundalini just started to explode in my body, really literally explode. And that's when I really started to work very intense with the Kundalini practice. So
Yeah.
every healing is, every trauma is a blockage in our chakra system in our bodies. So when we start healing, the that just opens, it just opens like a flower, and you can just, and the kundalini is just rising up. It's so beautiful. So but it's a hard work. We have to work for
It's
it.
it's hard work, and we have been thinking very much about how we can contain that
Mm.
to be in a meaningful sense within a 2-day retreat. And it might give a little bit of a sense to let you know what to expect, because we are focusing on pleasure and on energy play, on an ability to start to become sensitive to our energies and to be able to move our energies. And we're going to work with forgiveness, and we're going to start with embodied consent. So often consent is very much a theoretical idea or a verbal idea, but when our bodies are numb, it's very hard for us to even know what's a yes or a no. So we start with feeling where our bodies are expanding and contraction. And from there, we move to polarity. So there's form, the words that I am saying, and the awareness of what I am saying. With our attention, we can be one, or we can be the other. And from there, we're going to move to ritual. And ritual is incredibly powerful. And in that ritual space, we are going to be looking at the wounds of the lingam and the energetic lingam, and the yoni and the energetic yoni. So I'm in a male body. And when I look in a mirror, I see within myself the image of patriarchy, of rape, of murder. And when I get sexually aroused, and if I have a penetrating energy, I'm scared of it because I associate that that energy can do harm. And you don't have to be in a male body to have that penetrating energy or to associate this energy with all of that fear. Now, one of the most important lines within all of Tantra is that what is elsewhere is here in the body, and what is not here is nowhere. So I carry all of that fear of all the times I've penetrated and hurt in my body. But I also carry all of the transpersonal fear, the fear of my lineage and ancestors. And I carry the fear and the pain that is happening globally. And then in the yoni, physically, if I have a yoni, I have been penetrated many times before I'm ready, maybe even against my will. And if I have an energetic yoni, and if I have a real yoni, and still many, many times had things done to me, and I've been powerless to stop those things from happening. So all of those wounds are being penetrated, are having things done from our ancestral lines, from the collective, and from our own lives is here in the body. And we will be using a very, very powerful tantric ritual to hold those wounds and those fears, to look at those shames, the angers and the pains, and then to bring within our bodies a very powerful vibration of forgiveness and direct it at that pain. And what that will do is enable those blocks in the body to be released. And as you said, Scarlett, for Kundalini to start to be activated. We'll then be moving into the use of dance. And Scarlett is an incredibly gifted with music, bringing up the energy. And at the end of the first day, we'll be having a temple where anything is possible and nothing needs to happen in a very safe container. And then that moves us to the second day, Scarlett. Maybe you want to share a little bit about what will be happening on the Saturday.
It's going to be in the pleasure theme, where we're going to fill ourselves up and work with the Kundalini. We're going to work with how to activate the Kundalini in ourselves and with another person. That could be a partner. That could also be just another person at the retreat. So we're going to do work on ourselves and with another person, and we're going to do different kind of practices for that, and also do a Kundalini activation for all of you, all lying, everybody's lying on the floor, and we activate the Kundalini in a group session. So we're going to work a lot with that and feel and with the Kundalini energy. We're going to also try to have the experience of an energetic orgasm. But it's also very important for me not to have the expectations about the big thing it is, or if you're not feeling anything, I'm close, I can't have an energetic orgasm and stuff. So because energetic orgasms it can be so subtle and it can be explosive, and everything is good. But we're going to talk more into this, to the energetic orgasm, what it is also, and try to activate it as well. And then in the evening, or later on in the evening, another ecstatic dance. And then we're going to have a ritual with a berry, because they also do a lot of herbs also. So we're going to have a berry called Shisandra, and I'm about to make they are brewing now an elixir. You say that in English as well, elixir, with the Shisandra berry. And Shisandra berry is a Chinese berry, and it has minerals and a lot of activators that are stimulating the pleasure thing in our body, the oxygen,
Oxytocin.
Yeah, oxytocin, and especially for women, because it's smoothing down in the uterus and with the female organ, in the yoni.
And maybe I'll just add, the other thing we'll be looking at is energy sensitivity. So being able to start to feel your energy body and to support yourself to start to move your energy up so that you can start to experience pleasure all around the body, and how to work with your partner so that you can feel their second body and start to move energy around their body so that they can experience pleasure. And we're looking at that on the second day.
And the Shishandra berry ritual is going to be very beautiful and very like the sensual ritual, and that's the opening into the temple.
And then Sunday we'll do integration, and that's kind of a little bit of an overview of what we plan to do. Shall we move into a practice so that you can get a sense of how me and Scarlett work? So we move into that. Do you think that's The right moment, Scarlett? Okay.
So, do
Let
you,
me just.
you all have it could very nice if you have a glass of water, because when we meditate and when we do energetic work, if it's meditation or kundalini or whatever energetic work, the water that's is beside you is taking all that energy in, frequencies in, and we're going to do a meditation with with yeah with pain and love, but a lot of love. We're going to really push that love to God is going to explain how, but it's going to be a lot of love, and that love is going to enter into your water, and then you can drink it, and it will fill your cells. So yeah, so the water, it contains really a lot of energy, water. So if you have a glass, it could be, and if you don't have a glass of water, it's fine. Yeah.
So, for the beginning of this meditation, it's helpful for you to be able to see the screen. But for now, I want you to close your eyes. Close your eyes. Tantra is the teaching of something beyond language, without language. For a moment, consider the strangeness of this experience. Looking out through your eyes for as long as you can remember. Where did you come from? Where will you go to? Breathe into the belly. Draw the air into the chest, up into the throat. Hold, 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 and let the breath fall out of the mouth. And again, breathe into the belly, up into the chest, take in as much air as you can, as much air as you can. Hold, 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 and release. And one last time, take in as much air into the belly, into the chest, up, up, up into the shoulders, and hold, 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 and let the air fall out. Open your eyes. Look at the image on the computer screen. Look into the eyes of the child. There is so much pain and suffering. Try and feel that pain now. When you think of those dying, it does. Where do you feel it in your body? What memory comes to mind? Do you feel? Do you remember a time when you were afraid? Do you remember a time when you were hurt? Do you remember a time when you were powerless? wounded, when you didn't have the power to make them stop. Feel, feel, feel. What did it feel like to be so powerless, to be unable to make it stop in the face of injustice? Standing behind you, your mother and your father, and all of the pain that they have experienced in their lives. All of the fear. Feel it in your body. It exists there too. And your grandparents, their pain. There is the vibration of pain. Feel, feel, feel. Relaxing the jaw, allowing the memories, the sensations of your pain, the pain that is happening in the world, and the pain of your ancestors. Feel, feel.
And now, close your eyes. And take a deep breath into your nose and out through your mouth. And once again, in through the nose, out through the mouth, and you can make a sigh when you exhale. And send all your awareness into your body. And now let go of the picture you've just been looking at the children. And just let all your awareness go into your body. And start relaxing the jaws and your tongue. And feel the weight of your body. Feel the weight of your whole body. Sitting on the chair or couch or where you are sitting now. And sense that you're relaxing your shoulders and your arms, stomach. And just let all your awareness go within. And sense your breathing. All simple, quiet. And now send your awareness to your chest, to your heart center, and stay here with your breath and sense how when you inhale, the whole breast widens, expands from within. And when you exhale, sense the softness around your heart. And just stay here for a couple of breaths. With every inhale, expand from within. And with every exhale, soften around your heart. And just keep expanding, expanding with every inhale. And maybe you sense that your energy is going outside your body. Know that you are much more than your body. Your energy system is way much bigger. And you don't have to sense that your energy is going beyond your body, but maybe it will. Everything is good, even though. So with every inhale, expand. With every exhale, soften. Keep breathing like that. Just feel the whole heart center is moving, expanding. And now in the middle of your chest, right in the middle of your heart center, imagine here, maybe you can sense it or you can see it, but imagine a blue lotus flower, all blue. And if you can sense a lotus flower, just sense this blue light. Maybe has another form that a lotus flower, maybe it's round or something else. It's your inner world, so you sense it in the way you do, and everything is good. Sense this blue color just growing, expanding in your heart center. This beautiful, beautiful blue flower. And just with every inhale, make that blue flower or blue figure just expand breath by breath. So it's just filling the whole chest, your whole heart center. And if you can, so just then send all your love into that blue color. And if that's difficult, you just keep expanding the blue light. Maybe there's another sensation that comes to you. Maybe it's joy or something else, or maybe you don't sense anything. Then that's okay. You just stay with this silent, beautiful practice of just expanding this blue color in your chest. And then, whatever figure you see, if it's a flower or something else, then in the middle of that, sense that the light here is extra intense, like a lightning bolt. And from here, from that middle of that thing, you just send that light out of your body. And see if you can connect to all the other persons in this call and all the persons that are going to be here on the recall, because we are all in the same dimension in the same time, so it doesn't matter who are here and who is going to look at this afterwards. So sense that we are connecting to a huge blue lotus flower above us all in the universe. You just send your lightning ball from your blue color in your chest up to that big blue thing above us all. So see how we connect all up to this beautiful blue big lotus flower. So we are connecting to the same beautiful energy of love. And if you can, you just send love, a lot, all the love you can send from this lightning ball inside of your chest, all the way up to this huge, big lotus flower that we are all connecting to. So, if you can see it from a meta view, this beautiful blue lotus flower has got a lot of lightning threads, a lot of this lightning threads to all the hearts that are connecting up to that big blue lotus. Very beautiful picture. You just keep sending love, transmitting love up to that oneness, the one big lotus that we are all connected to.
One of the threads, you see a ball of light in the distance. It glows with the intensity of a sun. It comes nearer and nearer down this thread that is connecting to your heart. This ball of light grows in intensity and size and heat. And as it nears, you can feel it now against your chest. The light enters your heart and bursts forth into a memory of when you were in love, when you loved so deeply. That feeling of being in love, of being loved, of cherishing, of being cherished, fills your body now. Relaxing the jaw, breathing that love all around your body. You love so deeply. You love so deeply. You are loved. You love. Feel. 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 Now, very slowly, open your eyes and look at the child. And as you breathe out with your breath and from your fingertips, send this vibration of love out, out, out. So this child feels so loved, so held, sending that vibration of love out. And the threads of the lotus hold all those that suffer, and the power of your love lights those threads with the most powerful vibration, sending love, love, love out. And closing your eyes, breathing into the belly, breathing up into the chest, up into the throat, hold, 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 and breathe out with a sigh. In your own time, coming into your body, opening your eyes, wiggling your toes, your fingers, moving about a little, and slowly coming back.
And look at the beautiful blue lotus flowers. And if you want to, you can drink your water with all these beautiful, loving energies.